thousands of pictures and so forth. Most of that is backed up, but not deleted off the hard drive. So something I really need to sit down and do. When I return to the States, I will be getting a new computer, so I was just kind of refraining from buying any more electronic equipment here in Europe. Well, they are eating the peanuts, so that's good to see. They are eating those. But they got a lot on the field, so being that they'll probably be fed between 1 and 1:30 this afternoon, I'll just leave the amount of food that I put down should be enough for them. So now they're making some noise over there. So it's a little distracting to the birds. Again, it's the whole idea with the birds and the poisoning this week on Saturday. It's just awful. They just will not stop. The poisoners will not stop, and they seek any opportunity to go after the birds when I am not there. Whether I'm up in Frankfurt or whether I'm just doing work in the storage room, it's just unbelievable. We've had some comments of some of the people in my building who happen to like birds, who happen to actually feed birds. One person does put out a bird feeder, and the neighbor who lives below us made a comment that how many birds have disappeared, how very few birds there are, that she just cannot get over it, the decrease in the amount of birds and insects. I have to say, this is the first year I haven't been able to, I've been able to keep my door open to my apartment, into the living room, because there were no hornets. Just feeding the cat, putting any cat food out and so forth would draw a lot of hornets into the apartment. There wasn't one hornet. I did not see one hornet this entire summer. And that is just incredible. No hornets, no types of beetles, no grasshoppers, no gnats, a few flies when we had a lot of rainy weather. That's about it. That's all I saw in insects this entire summer. You figure it out. No spiders, no slugs, no snails, no anything. It's incredible. Yeah, and this is what the birds have to contend with. Their main diet are insects, and there just aren't any. And yet, the Church of Latter-day Saints in Hayfily, they all spray toxic pesticides. I don't get it. And the farmer spreads cow sludge here, cow feces on this vita here, on this field, and that's also toxic to the insects. I just don't get it. I really don't. But they just won't stop. I've informed them of that I was able to stop the pesticide poisoning along the perimeter of Hayfily, because the dogs like to walk there, and that stopped. I called the police on that, and the dog owners, I think, exerted some pressure, and that stopped. But I couldn't get the church here to stop, and I can't get the farmer here to stop, and that's the way it is. So I just want to say, the habitat loss and the pesticides and the people poisoning the birds, And not just the birds, it's the other wildlife. It's the cats that the people here leave out every day, and the abandoned cats that roam here on the field looking for food. Whether it's a mouse, whether it's dry bread. I mean, my little LC, when we found her in the beginning, she would eat dry bread. She would eat anything. So, and if it's poison, it takes out the cats, takes out the foxes, takes out all the different types of birds. Yeah, it's just awful. So they just won't stop. The people won't stop. And when everything is dead, when this whole area and this whole city becomes a dead zone, I think they won't be unhappy. Very few people will be unhappy about it. The majority either just doesn't care, and the rest of those are actually happy about it. So, and you can see it in the children going to school here, that many of the children harbor the same ideas, the same mentality. So that is the future. That is the future of Kreuzlingen. And I dare to say that that's probably the future of many towns like Kreuzlingen across Europe, and for all I know, the United States. I will find that out when I get back. My days of observing birds and wildlife are far from over. So we'll see what's happening in the States when I get there. I know a lot of it isn't good, but we'll see. We'll see what's going on. We'll look at their mentality and see, and I can make a comparison, because having lived in Germany and Switzerland, having traveled throughout Europe, having also lived in France, I can tell you pretty much Central Europe how they think. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it's all about. Okay, YouTubers, have a great day, and look at the wonderful little crows here, and know that they're diminishing week by week, and hopefully I continue to market this these videos, the YouTube channel, that perhaps I will get some support and as some awareness, some media attention that will help bring this problem out into the open. That is really what I need, YouTubers. Someone to step forward and bring it out into the open in a big way. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, YouTubers, have a great day, and perhaps I'll try again this evening to see if we can get more of Charlie. Okay, bye-bye.